Hi everyone, just a quick video really. It's a bit of a vlog for want of a better word. First time I've done something like this, to be honest. I'm here in my my workspace obviously. I'm sorry I haven't brought you any live streams recently. I just wanted to quickly film this so I could sort of touch base with everybody, just to give you a quick update really as to what's going on with everything that I'm working on right now, and sort of recap on the last couple of weeks that I've been a bit out of touch. So yeah, basically it's been about a week since I got back from Macedonia now, from the European Kendo Championships. And yeah, about that, quick recap over the European Championships as it was for me. It was okay. The result was reasonably good. Best 8 in the men's individuals. It's a result that probably once upon a time I'd have been really pleased about, but actually I came away feeling a little bit disappointed because I feel like I could have done a lot better. But you know, from a results point of view, it was good. You know, the content of my Shiai wasn't brilliant, if I'm totally honest. I was able to create the opportunities that I wanted to and respond in the way that I wanted to against my opponents for the most part. But to be honest, I think the biggest thing that let me down was, you know, and without making excuses for, you know, moving and, you know, changing my work situation and working on all the stuff that I'm working on. To be honest, leading up to the tournament, I probably didn't do as much practice or Keiko as normally I would for this level of tournament, and I really felt the difference in my actual fitness for the tournament. So that was certainly something that I learned and took away from it. Perhaps if I'd been in better shape, I might have been able to actually perform the way I'd wanted to. So there's a lesson from that, is if you don't do enough Keiko, then you don't perform in Shiai. It's pretty obvious, but yeah, I kind of really felt that. So that's the European Championships. Obviously, it's next year is going to be in Budapest in Hungary. I'd like to join that, but obviously it's a year away, and there's a lot of things between now and then. So hopefully I'll be sort of working towards that in terms of my Keiko, and hopefully this time next year I can be bringing you better news. So other than that, I'll have a more regular schedule for videos coming to you very soon. But basically, I've literally just moved into my new house here in Fukuoka. Things are totally upside down. Everything's all over the place. I don't have my internet set up properly yet, in a way that I can live stream effectively. But as soon as I've got that, I'll be letting you know, and then we'll be kicking out the live streams again with the Kendo Gamer. So you'll be able to follow that, and we'll be able to chat live, because I think that's been going really well. Kendo Star, new blog website coming very soon. I'm working really hard on that in the background. I've got loads of stuff going on with that. I've got meetings all over Kyushu actually about that in the next coming weeks. But so far the support that I've been getting from everybody has been so overwhelmingly good. I'm feeling really positive about that, and I'm sure it's going to be really you know, successful, because yeah, the sort of feedback that I've been getting from everybody, both on the internet, at the European Championships as well, really amazing. So yeah, something that I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, the big thing for me is the Kendo Show, the new Kendo YouTube channel that's going to be basically picking up from where I left off with my previous work. Obviously, I've filmed some episodes of that, which I'm working on really well. Again, massive support from people at the European Championships. Really touched by that, to be honest. It was really brilliant to have so many people support me about that. So yeah, again, working on that too. I'm currently looking at ways of being able to rent somewhere that I can make more instructional videos as well. I need dojo space, of course, to do that. And that sort of brings me on to my next point, actually, which is something that's very important for me to discuss, I think, with everybody, because I want to be really open about this and give everyone full disclosure on exactly what's going on. Now, the Kendo Show is the sort of main thing that I really want to be doing, because it's really it's really taken off so well so far, and the videos that I've made up to now seem to have reached out to so many people and really sort of struck a chord with lots of people and seem to have helped so many people. And yeah, that's the sort of main focus of what I really want to be doing, and I really want to make that, you know, something better than it's ever been. But the thing about it, of course, is it's time consuming, and it costs money, obviously, to produce and you know, put out there effectively and professionally to a quality that's going to be, you know, better than it's been. So I want to just sort of let you guys know how I'm planning to actually operate it, so that nobody's confused or wonders. You know, I don't want anything to be sort of weird, or anyone thinking, oh, well, how's he getting the money for that sort of thing. I want it to all be totally out on the table, as it were. So, you know, obviously I get a lot of people asking me how they can support it too, so I want to go into that as well. But basically, obviously, everything's going to be on YouTube, and I want to do my best to keep everything free. I mean, it's not do my best, that's my goal of it. I want to keep everything free. Everybody needs to be able to access it at no cost. That's the idea of it. So I won't be looking to sell the content, of course. Instead, of course, I'm hoping to make a little bit of revenue from YouTube's advertising system that they've got, AdSense as they call it, from Google. But that's, to be honest, that's really peanuts, if I'm honest with you. It's not really going to cover anything. But, you know, I'd like you to just bear that in mind. So please do excuse the sort of videos that will be appearing, the adverts that will be appearing on those videos. Kendo Star as well, the concept of Kendo Star, of course, is to make Borgu that's relevant to the international Kendo network and the international Kendo community, and really the sort of at the pinnacle of quality and service. And the sort of profit from that is directly going to be going to funding the Kendo show. So one way that you can support the Kendo show, of course, is by also supporting Kendo Star. So bear that in mind as well. But of course, to make this go as far as I really want it to, I'm going to have to look at other things as well. Probably there's going to be a Patreon project as well coming, where people often ask me if there's a way that they can donate in some way. And there's a way you can actually donate directly via YouTube, and there'll probably also be a Patreon channel or site, sorry, where you'll be able to support the channel that way as well. But I'll give you more details about that later. And yeah, also Kendo Gamer, this channel. I'm hopefully going to be at some point, once I can really nail it, get some merchandise sort of out there as well, which again will be used mainly to support the Kendo show, so that we can keep the quality and keep it coming to you. Because at the end of the day, how funding will improve the Kendo show means that I can bring videos to you frequently at top quality, and I can offer more variation as well. I'll be able to afford to bring you different sorts of videos, not just techniques or not just concept videos, but maybe I'll be able to travel somewhere, introduce different parts of Kendo in Japan or Kendo around the world to you. And I think that would be something that would be really, really cool and really interesting as well. That would really develop the channel into something that we really don't have yet in the Kendo community. So yeah, that's where I am with that. Okay, so that's pretty much the projects that I'm working on in the background. That's the like I say, with the Kendo show, they're my major plans, as it were, in terms of how I'm going to generate the funding for it, so that I can bring it to you guys on a regular basis at top quality. So you know, I just want to give everybody full disclosure on it. It's not that I don't think I'm doing anything sort of you know, behind the scenes or anything like that. I just think it's fair to make sure that everybody knows exactly how it works, because the channel, the Kendo show, for me, as far as I'm concerned, it's by Kendoka for Kendoka, and it's something that belongs to all of us. So I want to make sure that that everyone's on the same page in regards to that, and that there's no sort of confusion or worry there from anyone. So that's why I sort of wanted to cover that topic. I'll probably make another video on the Kendo Show channel as well, just going into it in a bit more detail, and just explaining each of the points and exactly how I plan to operate that. But that's that anyway. And then yeah, last thing I think is just to give you a bit of an update on my sort of like a personal sort of situation. Like I said, I've just moved house, just moved to Fukuoka. Love it here. It's really, really nice. Got a really nice setup here. I've got myself a home office, as you can see, where I'll be operating these projects from, which is really, really exciting. Got a nice TV here and PlayStation in the back there, ready to do some live streaming for you once I get everything set up. I've already found a new dojo where my daughter will be practicing, and I'll also be helping out teaching the kids there as well. I've already been there last Saturday. Had a great practice there. That was really, really, really fun. And then yeah, I think my main plan now is to sort of just recover sort of from the EKC, both physically. I mean, I'm physically over it, I guess, but sort of mentally, emotionally, stuff like that, and you know, and then get myself back into a steady flow of training, and build myself back into shape so that I can be ready for my next challenge. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. And yeah, I think I need to, you know, I was very naive going into the European Championships, not really doing as much Keiko as I probably should have done, for one reason or another. You know, I'm not the youngster that I used to be. Maybe back when I was in my early 20s, then yeah, I could probably have done that and my body would have held up for it. But this time I really felt it. You know, being in my early 30s now, it's quite, you know, if I don't keep that regular training up, and look after my body more actually, then yeah, it starts to take its toll very, very quickly, and can have a direct effect on the shiai. So that's something that I took away from it. So I think that's just about everything. There was something else actually that I wanted to just show you guys, because I thought it was really cool. As I was moving, I found this, which is it's a letter and some photographs that somebody sent me. Basically, a couple of years ago, I was in a shiai, a friendly shiai in Kokura, up in Kitakyushu here in Fukuoka, and it was Kumamoto versus Kitakyushu team, and it's what's called a matsuri, like a festival taikai, and it's called the I think it's a Sasaki Kojiro Miyamoto Musashi Matsuri Kendo Taikai or something like that. Basically, it's themed around Miyamoto Musashi and his duel with Sasaki Kojiro, because basically Miyamoto Musashi is very connected to Kumamoto. He wasn't from Kumamoto, but he died in Kumamoto, and Sasaki Kojiro is from Kokura apparently. So it's kind of like their team versus ours, just reliving the Musashi versus Kojiro battle via Kendo, and we all sort of gather, and it changes from, there's a castle up in Kokura and one down in Kumamoto, so it alternates, and this one was at Kokura, and basically I got this just randomly in the post, and you get to wear this cool outfit. I don't know if you can see it on here, but like you wear this sort of howdy over your stuff before you put your bogo on. You take it off when you put your bogo on, and the shiai actually happens outside, and this guy sort of just sent these pictures to me. It's just somebody in the audience who was just watching, and he sent all these lovely pictures to me. You can see the back of the howdy there. It's probably blurred if I do that, but it's I'll try and post them or something at some point. But you know, it was a really cool event anyway, and the idea of it is really to just promote friendship between the two towns via Kendo. But basically, yeah, there was the pictures, which was cool, but I wanted to read you his letter that he sent me. It's a beautiful handwritten letter, really, really lovely thought. He didn't even leave me his name actually, but I'll sort of roughly translate it as it goes along. It says the Kokura-jo, that's the Kokura Castle Matsuri. I took my camera to it and saw the friendly Kendo tournament. I saw that in the team from Kumamoto there was a participant who was different from everybody else. He means me. Seeing you, I was suddenly almost caught in a daze, and pressed the shutter of my camera without even thinking. On the day, unfortunately, I had an appointment in the afternoon, so couldn't stay to watch the actual matches. But here are some of the photos that I took before them, and they're the pictures. This is such a Japanese way of writing. It's really lovely. It says, "I'm sorry for taking these without your permission, but here they are. I've sent them to you, and I'd be happy if you'd take them. I'd be very happy if you are able to help the development of Kendo around the world in the same way that the Beatles did for music." Now, I don't think it's quite like that, but it was very nice of him to say that, and he wishes for my success in my health and my Kendo. And he just signed it from an amateur cameraman. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because I just found it in my drawer as I was moving all my stuff. And you know, the line about the Beatles, obviously that's a big overstatement, especially with how famous the Beatles are. But you know, yeah, for me it's all about helping Kendo as a movement spread across the globe, and I do hope that I can you know, pay this man back actually for his kindness, and obviously everybody else's kindness towards me by helping Kendo spread around the world as much as I can. So yeah, that was that. I just thought I'd share it with you. It's just a bit of randomness there. So yeah, anyway, that's it. I've been babbling on for long enough now. So get over to kendostar.com, sign up for the mail list if you haven't already. Also, Facebook/Kendo Star Japan. Somebody's already taken Facebook/Kendo Star, so don't go to that one. It's somebody's personal profile. Kendo Star Japan, and make sure you smash like on that. Like on the Kendo Show as well, facebook.com/the Kendo Show, and subscribe to the YouTube channel too. I think that's youtube.com/the Kendo Show. Obviously there's this channel, Kendo Gamer. This is where I'll be live streaming stuff where you can interact with me live as well, whilst I'm playing PlayStation, stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you're hooked up to that one as well, liked on Facebook, and my screensaver's come on. There we go. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Sorry that I've been a bit sparse on content recently. I'll get more to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.